one-sided at all.
Wasn't.
Mm-mm.
Speaking of AEW, reports and rumors are swirling. He threw a TikTok up to put out some feelers. Chris Jericho's contract is ending soon. A lot of reports are saying there's mutual interest between WWE and Jericho. Listen, I tell Sam all the time, Cordell, I'm at the point where, look, even if the guy's not in his prime and a little old, we don't have a lot of OGs left, and I want to appreciate the OGs that are left, like John Cena and Jericho and Goldberg. So I invite a Jericho return. What do you think a Jericho return? You think it would be good for WWE, and what could that look like?
So I'd be having my problems with WWE as well, and like the booking and how they go about certain things, because it just feels like they're just trying to catch moments. And
That's
since
true.
since Triple H
Sometimes.
is trying to catch moments, you already know that this is probably something that's in the books. Like, don't be surprised if if you see Chris Jericho come back at the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, that's a good spot.
Don't be surprised. But here's my thing about that: he can come back, but we know we shouldn't be putting him in the world title picture, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
we shouldn't be putting him
Why
in
not?
the.
Steve? Why not?
Because this is how I feel about this thing. Like, the same way I feel about CM Punk a little bit. Like, I don't want to see a bunch of gassed old dudes in the in main event spot matches. Like, y'all gassed by minute 5, and the match is supposed to be a 15-minute match. And I'm looking at these guys. I'm looking at CM Punk. He's like, eyes mad wide and whatnot. He tired and stuff like that. Like, CM Punk, to me, like, he's a star and he's pretty cold and whatnot. But I would rather see CM Punk going for the Intercontinental Championship so that he can elevate that title, or the United States Championship, so that whoever takes that title off of him is automatically elevated. You know what I'm saying? And then, here and there you could throw him in some main event feuds for sure. But the World Heavyweight Championship, in the WWE Championship, they should be working on building new stars and not just one or two. You know what I'm saying? There's so many guys that they're trying to call up from NXT that get lost in the shuffle. So I feel like if they're going to bring Chris Jericho back, fuck it. Give him the Intercontinental Championship for the 10th time. You know what I'm saying? Give him the Intercontinental title for the 10th time, and then whoever takes that title off of him will be pretty much on his way to being a made man, Like, that's where I'm at. I don't want to see a world title reign from Chris Jericho in 2025, bro. I really don't.
Let me play devil's advocate.
I kind of do.
Would you like him? Would you like him in the role of maybe not winning the world title, but he's putting over the champions? Like, if you put Jericho versus Cody Rhodes right now, and he put over Cody Rhodes, would you buy him in that role, Cordell? Because I think that's the role that he's made for. Put over Cody Rhodes, put over Gunther, put over Seth Rollins. That's the role I think that's perfect for him, and I think that's how you want to use your old stars.
Mm. I mean, he can still go in the ring. Clearly, it's not like he can't, but it's just, that kind of hurts. That hurts the younger guys. Like, don't you think? I mean, yeah, but he's putting them over. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you're seeing Cody Rhodes go against the same 5 guys over and over. Like, it's like or you're seeing Seth Rollins go against the same 5 guys over and over. For Seth Rollins, it's CM Punk, Roman Reigns, freaking whoever. But, like, basically a lot of these guys that he's facing are almost out of the door. The same with Cody Rhodes, like Randy Orton, John Cena. All of these guys are almost out the door. Like, I want to see Cody Rhodes mix it up with Obafemi, Carmelo Hayes. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Seth Rollins mix it up with let me see, off the top, like Ethan Page, Ricky Saints. Guys that's coming up from NXT. You know what I'm saying? Like the Solo Sokoas. We already seen Solo versus Cody a bunch of times, but, like, that was cool because it somewhat elevated Solo. Like that's what I want to see. Like I want to see Cody beat those guys and have good matches with them. Like I like the old guys too, but at the same time, that's what's crippling the WWE from doing other things. They relying on the older guys a little bit too much, if you ask me.
Well, wouldn't you consider Damian Priest and Gunther for newer
Well,
stars? They
Uh,
made them.
yeah, they are stars,
I
but
say Gunther is.
the same thing could be said about Damian Priest. He got another like 5 years like of being like in his prime, but at the same time he's 41. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not ageist. I'm not like going some get all these old guys out of here stuff. But like let's get some fresh faces in it, so that when it's time for these dudes to walk away, the new faces won't be unfamiliar. Like, like I know who this person is, and I already knew that this person was on their radar. You know what I'm saying? That's my thing. That's just how I feel. Top baby faces go. I guess what they went for is what's his name? Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes right now. It's like the top
Yeah.
baby faces, and then I
And
think
Sami Zayn, I don't know if he's a 100% a top guy, but yeah, he is a top baby face there. Like,
yeah, I think that's what they're kind of going at right now because I think what Black Couch said about LA Knight is true. He's not like a baby face. He's just like a little bit. He's an anti-hero.
yeah, he's a
People
cool baby face kind of like. Yeah.
exactly. So I feel like with that was the reason why they made that trade as well, because they don't have any like people like baby faces that's like somewhat like main event status that will get a big pop when they come out. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like they can do that with a lot of people. Like they could do that with the if they split like Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford,
That's
one
a
of
good
them
one.
guys could be a top baby face. There's so many ways and avenues that they could go about it, but they gotta really just put their heads together and like look at their talent and look at what they're good at and what they're weak at and differentiate the two.
Facts. Yo, thanks for your patience with the technical difficulty. Sammy, I'm throwing it back to you about Jericho.
Yeah,
What are your thoughts on that?
yeah. Like I was gonna say before, if he comes looking ugly like a fat ass Dave, like how he was looking in AEW, then I kind of agree with C. Yeah, they should push him to the side and have him do more mid card activity. Try to boost up more of the guys that are right there close to that title main event level. But if he can actually come back looking a little better, looking a little apart, how he used to look, then I say yeah, let's let him mingle with the guys like Cody Rhodes, the guys like McIntyre, Gunther, all the top level guys. He don't have to win. He just got to look like he's gonna win.
You know what? I like that. I like the mixing up of Chris Jericho with the Cody Rhodes or Drew McIntyre, mainly because of the what you call it, the promos that could come out of it.
Real
Like
talk.
the
Right?
promos, like
Yeah.
AEW, and they you know how they do. Like they can hint at AEW, like like
Yeah.
you ran from this or something like that, and well so did you, and stuff like that. They
Yeah.
can like play off of a lot of things. Like there's so many like dream match implications that they can come up with for Chris Jericho coming back. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm all for Chris Jericho coming back. I'm not gonna hold you because I mean,
And not
go ahead.
not just that too. We all know he needed that Hall of Fame spot. There was no way he was gonna
Yeah,
end his run.
he'll probably put it like this. I feel like if he comes, he's definitely going in the Hall of Fame next year.
There's
For
no way he doesn't.
sure.
Yeah,
There's
he's
no way he
For
definitely
doesn't.
sure. We
let it
all know
happen.
he needed to come back home and get that ring, David. He needed
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He's good. It's inevitable. You got to do it.
And he knows he wanted it too. He's trying to act all bullshitty, acting a couple months ago like, oh, I don't really care for it. You want to be on that stage, Jericho. Let's
Yeah,
be
he
serious.
capping.
Yeah, yo, they
He
stay
capping, bro.
wrestlers
You
stay
wanna be on that.
capping, bro.
Oh no,
Like, come
I'm
on, you
happy where
want
I'm at.
that ring, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember him saying he wants to retire in AEW. He be capping,
You
bro.
capping, bro.
They be
You know you
capping.
don't want to retire with that bad business, and not only that, what type of graceful ending are they going to give you? WWE is actually going to give you a graceful ending where where you feel special.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. The what you call it, the Sting stuff was a mulligan on WWE's part, but like that doesn't always happen, you know. But for the most part, most of the guys who do come back and they get into the Hall of Fame, it happens and it's a beautiful thing, and then they get them Legends contracts and stuff like that. He
Yeah,
wants the Legends contract, bro. Like all of that, like all these guys who be trying to cap, like Brian Danielson, it's like, bro, you stop it. Like
we know you're coming back. We
at
know
some
you're coming
point,
back. Like we know you coming back. You gonna be home, bro.
at some point he will be back in it. Like a lot of these guys that jump ship, they will be
Dean
back in
Ambrose
WWE at
too.
some.
Dean Ambrose too.
I don't know about him. He's one guy
He's a
that
wild card.
he's one guy that I really think really loves bleeding every week, really loves swearing every week. So he'll stay down with the ship. You know what I'm
Dave,
saying?
Dave, you crazy if you really think you're not gonna see him, Seth, and Roman in the ring ever again.
I don't think so.
Wow.
I don't know.
Only for a Hall of Fame, not in a match.
I think definitely before he's done.
I think they put the show attire back on.
It would be dope. It would be dope if they did a triple threat though somehow.
They're gonna throw the Shield attire back on at some point. It's not going to be for a while. It's not going to probably be
maybe one more run when they're older.
Yeah,
when they're all a little more up there in age. But I know for a fact we're gonna see it again, and he's gonna come take his Hall of Fame spot too.
Yeah,